for the cheese.
Buddha, press start, stack shelf, full hearts, panels, pixels, every saga on the wall. From gates and controllers, we answer the call. Arcadia, where the pages clash with play. Arcadia, every fandom on display. Comics, games, manga in the fray. Step into the world that speaks your name. Boss fights, plot twists, late nights, snack fits, roll dice, take you. We ride with the crew. If you live for the Lord, this world's for. Arcadia, where the pages clash with play. Arcadia.
You're going nowhere.
And we hope that you do not, because today we actually have a really good episode that is pretty solid, I would think. We're going to be talking a little bit about some auction wins, some keys that are coming up this week, and of course some variants that I and Goose have been actually looking at that we will probably share with you. But also at the same time, Goose, how you been, bro?
Doing good, man. Working to do the same thing, doing some auctioning, getting some new stuff coming in. I figured it'd be kind of cool to do some quick orders and see what we can actually pull with the knowledge we kind of have in our heads of past experiences growing up buying comic sets. The early 90s, I think I was buying comics. So let's see what I can do.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you found recently an app that in fact, we'll go ahead and start talking about this a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good times.
Found an app that, for the most part, there is something that happened with Goose. He found out that one of his favorite comic books was not exactly the real deal.
Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. So as comics have changed over time, when we were kids, you'd buy a comic and it was like one issue. There might have been like the same issue like later on, but it would be like a second print, and there'd be like a different color on like a blue symbol that said DC. It'd be like purple the next time around. So I was like, all right, cool. That was easy back then. But now you have like 87,000 variances on one comic, and then you get the fake smiles, I like to call it, because that one pisses me off, because every time I'm like, it's fake smiles, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah,
irritates the hell out of me. So I was like, let me look around and find a better app that people use to like do a lot of keeping track of what you collected, as well as seeing like maybe the values of them. I've never sold a comic in my life. I've always kept them. I've always been a collector. But it's just kind of good kind of know these things, So
I'm grabbing the one. I have my box right here next to me. I should have pulled it out thinking about it, because me and you have the same one. So of course, when he showed me this, and as my voice does not match my body at this moment.
Come through, right?
It is. We are about to do things that you never seen before.
Yeah. I don't know do that so much. So using the app, it's called CLZ Comics. I heard that was one of the ones that most people use to look at what they have, to keep track of what they have. But one of the really cool things about it is, I've used other apps before. It's always take photos, and you're getting there.
Yep.
Almost
there it is.
7 days.
It's
later.
doing it. Yeah, 7 days to die.
Yeah, as usual. So so that app was what I looked at, and I found some various little items on it. So as I scanned it with CLZ, I didn't see my comic. I was like, what? And I see it shows you the differences in all the different versions. So I go through it, it says a reprint. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I had a real Venom, a number one, red back version,
with the holograph back.
Yeah, I think I paid like $20 on eBay on that guy. And when I got it, it was in good quality, so that was awesome. But I come to find out that it's a reprint. Now I'm pissed, because I got that thing framed on the wall next to my Infinity Gauntlet, my number one Carnage, my number one I'm looking at right now, Cable. I'm like, I wanted to take that thing. I wanted
The
to
things.
smash the glass with my fist and hurl that comic down the street because I thought it was what it was. It's a good comic, don't get me wrong, but damn it, dude.
And one of the things that it actually showed was, as you get to look at my man boobs just then. Yeah, there they are again. Hey, eyes up here, sir.
Hold on there, Sailor.
Tying that up a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to increase the viewers. You better watch it.
Whoa, I thought this was a comic book show, not OnlyFans.
I almost slung some signals at you. Let's get it going.
Here you go.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I know the face of that picture.
But yeah, what were some of the things that app actually pointed out to you? Because if I hold it up and it sped up a little bit, so we might actually be able to tell what exactly it saw. So it was something going on down here.
Yeah. So the cool part of that app, that CLZ, is that it shows you all the different versions of the comics count. So I was like, okay, in the top left, it shows the Venom, and then the bottom left, it shows like a symbol. You'll have like barcode sometimes. You'll have like a date code or some wording. Well, obviously that Spider-Man, that's why you're good. That Spider-Man and that Venom in the top left, I was like going through it. I don't see that combination because that's why I look at the details to figure out which version I have, because barcodes are easier. You scan it. It's like, that's what you have. But the pictures you have to like go through. And so I was like going through it. I don't see it. Is this? I was like, first I was thinking, is this a mistake? Yes. God.
Because then you have a grail.
Oh, holy grail. And then I'm like, more and more, I'm like, second prints? And reprint. I was like, yeah.
Print number 40.
Yeah. You ever see that movie Noel, where the guy has a blade with the two things? That's how I threw that thing. I could have killed a Titan. I threw it so hard.
Beheaded like Predator 2 when he's throwing the wrist blade.
The frisbee thing?
Yeah.
I know. I was so mad. I mean, I felt the love of my Venom. You know me, I'm a huge Venom fan.
Yes.
Carnage, Venom, Wolverine. I like that rough, the destruction.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I felt a little piece of my heart break.
It kind of broke my heart for you a little bit.
I gotta go back on the line and find a real one and buy it again. Hey, gotta do what I gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and so one of the other things that we were doing is I now have 3 copies of Golden Arrow #1. So might be another one that I sell to you.
Slap those in the quiver.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like the serial killer himself now at this point. So not only did I just get like a little annoyed because I read half the story and I mean, it was getting so fucking good. I was sitting here, I was like, oh man, this is where it is. I'm just about to straight up.
It's an ultrasonic nerdgasm.
Oh, fuck. What is with this today?
Look, today it's every series.
No, last week it actually did pretty good. Let's try that again.
Ultrasonic nerdgasm.
Yeah, you just have.
I want to put my fist through so much shit right now.
Don't you worry about it.
Do you want to do your comic book? I'll do
we're good.
The internet.
Yeah.
Matt destroys.
You know what, dude? It's okay. Commodore 64 laptops are still popular these days. Yeah.
But this is only like 2 years old.
It's not acting like it.
No, it's not.
Is it dog years?
Oh God. Maybe that's why it was on sale.
Comics don't last. I mean, comics last forever, but computers last a week.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I quit going to college, is because once they said, "Oh, you have to do the refresher courses every 6 months," I was like, "For IT, man, screw that." I'm not a school guy,
right?
But so I ended up going to a local comic book store that is not my usual one, and I ended up getting really excited about it. I was like, not many people really hit up there. I'm walking around, I get in there. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. They have Pokemon, they got sports, they got pretty much 20 different collections going on in that store. It is a gem of a store if you do not know exactly what you want to collect, because this dude has everything.
Right.
So I'm walking around and I see all the new DC and I see some boxes and stuff, which, in the future, maybe we'll start doing some picking.
Yeah,
and some of that.
American pickers.
Let's do some American, but
nose picking.
Nose picking. That'll definitely gain some viewers right there, man. Did you see him just digging up in there, digging for gold?
When you get to the bridge, give me a paper.
But so I start walking around and I notice that there is no green arrows. Like he has a little bit of everything else, but there are no green arrows. And yeah, Green Arrow number one's been out for about 2 weeks now. So number two is about to pop up. And I'm sitting there and finally I just asked, like, hey, do y'all have any more green arrows? Because y'all got like the 5th run of Dork over here. I mean,
we're like 11th run.
Yeah, exactly. And evidently you got that one pretty much taken.
Right.
And he said, yeah, some guy just came in here and bought like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me. So,
most comic book places have been pretty good that we went and asked them, like, I'm getting like 2. And they're like, well, 1 or 2 is the max we do because we want to save them for our other customers. And I think it's cool. I mean, again, I don't hate the scalping part of it totally because they're usually not always like through the roof. Some guys get some there, but I don't always have time to go to the comic book store. So it does allow me to buy some of those comics online without having to go to the store, Yeah. And I'm like, okay, sweet. I try to stay with stores though. Like most of the time I'll order from a comic book store before I go to an eBay.
Yeah.
But if I go to a comic book store, like, man, we're out, man. And I go to a couple of them, I'll even go out of state comic book stores. Like, I go to ones that are just, I like comic book stores. Check them out, And they're like, oh, we don't have any more. Then I'm going to eBay and then I'm paying like that $20 for that $5 comic. But usually when I'm doing that, I really want that comic. It's not like, oh, well, I gotta have it kind of thing. It's kind of that's really nice. You're too crazy on me with a $40 price tag. You can kiss my my ass. I'm not gonna pay that. So,
yeah, I was gonna say you can cuss on this one.
Yeah. I know.
But yeah, no, it definitely was a little disheartening. Like you said, I don't really like people that buy like the whole fucking stack.
I'm with you.
But there are people that are out there. Like there was one guy that we were talking to one time that, as far as the blind bags go, he's like, go hog wild.
Yeah.
But as far as the ones that you really do want and you want to actually collect, he basically tries to limit you to just the one. And, that's pretty stand up and everything like that. But it definitely was something, and we've had some wins lately with auctions and everything like that online. And overall, we'll be looking at some of the stuff that you got a little bit later today towards the end. But yeah, man, it sometimes, at least it ain't as bad as what's going on with Pokemon.
Yeah, it's insane. You can't even find a box. To be honest, I was seeing how that world kind of worked. I don't even know where the money comes from daily shows. I mean, I know it can be profitable, but like if you sell them on eBay takes 10%. Then you're buying the Pokemon, unless you're stealing them, then it's very profitable. But I mean, you're paying the fees for the Pokemon cards, unless you have unless you're like a vendor who has access to that cheaper pricing, and then you're selling on eBay like I said 10%. And if you're selling for like a $7 pack, I mean, when you pay the $5 or $6 for the pack, then the 10%, or your shipping, you add some shipping in there too. But you're telling you might be making $2. That's a lot of damn work
for $2 for
$2 or $3. I mean, nothing else going on, I guess. And you're like, well, I sell like 30 packs. I'm like, oh, cool. But how long did it take to do the whole process of finding them, bringing them here, selling on this thing, all the time it takes to put them on eBay, then paying eBay, then paying the shipping, and I make my money from that, and I have to survive off of that. Like, bruh, that's a lot of work, So if you want to do it, it's there.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, and DC just restarted their whole brand of collecting cards and everything like that, done by Upper Deck. You can get them at Target for like $25 a box, which seems like a deal to me because we're into that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm also into sports, but comic books, I think right now is slowly starting to become more of a passion for me than even sports. Right. And I thought about getting a box. Just to try my luck one time. Yeah.
I did as a kid. I mean, I got 1991 Marvel cards and DC cards. That's how old I am. And I was a kid, and I've always been into this. I'm a hardcore comic guy, but I have I pulled them out for you, showed you, I have hundreds of these things. And now people are like trying to get them more popular, sell them. Funny story that I got to you real quick. During my auctioning, I wasn't paying attention, and I looked back and I saw an autographed. I thought it was a comic, I was like, oh, I don't have that guy's autograph. That's kind of cool. And it was like $15. I was like, at 15, boop, 17. And I got it. I was like, all right. Or I got it at 15. It was like, 12 at the time, whatever it was. Maybe it was 10. I don't remember now. Regardless, it is.
You want it.
I want it. I got the autograph. And when I saw him grab it, to put it away, I was like, either his hand is the size of like Andre the Giant, or I did not just buy a comic book, and I realized I bought a card, which was cool in a way because it was the artist who did the card. You know me, I'm all about the art too. It was the guy he had drawn Invincible. So it's Invincible, the main character. I always forget his name, the blue and the gold suit kind of thing.
Oh, that's Mark.
Okay, Mark, thank you. I watched the show too, but I don't know that well. So I got that card autographed. So that's kind of still a cool thing because I was kind of like, oh, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, but then they were selling a bunch of cards. I was like, yeah, I'm not collecting any more cards.
And we are also with some of the things that we have learned is sometimes pay attention to what you're doing.
Yes.
In my case, like he was just talking, my thing was I bought 6 issues of Fireborn.
Ooh, you really like your
I thought I did. I was like,
fire arrows.
Yeah,
you put them
exactly.
together and you sell them. Call them fire arrows.
Green Arrow. In fact, the basically finish up the Green Arrow story is I finally was like, fuck it. I went on Global Comics, bought the 450 digital copy, and spent like 2 hours trying to read it. So
I did too.
Yeah, I was like, I finally wanted to read it. I was like,
yeah. I have a habit of buying comics, and I don't want to like mess them up too bad now. So they Marvel Digital, so I get the Marvel Digital app to read the comics. So I'm looking at my Arrow, like, let's go, put it away. Let's go read it now. That's just what I do.
And I get that because you want to keep the price of what you have going up, and in fact, parlaying into the next subject that we're talking about, Spider Noir. Finally came out. Pretty good show. In fact, Rotten Tomatoes, I believe, have it as a 93% rated fresh. Yeah. And overall, I thought it was actually a pretty good show. A lot better than what we've been seeing from the MCU to begin with. But I mean, it like really stuck to the whole basis of it. I think Nicolas Cage, it sounded weird with his new voice that he's trying out. But other than that.
I'm trying to be like Bugsy, but when I got the Nicolas Cage voice, it's kind of weird.
You don't say.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a distinct voice. That's why, But I agree. I don't know if it was quite that high in my book. I would say it's in the 8s. I was going to 1 to 10. I would say it was like 8.5. It was good.
I'd say solid 7.5.
9. I mean, no way. Not in the same level as that. Was it the Miles Morales movies? The cartoony one, by the way, which is coming out, I think, next year. The 3rd one.
Yes,
they're really good though. The Spider-Verse world. So, anyways, but it was good. I think the villains were awesome. I don't know Spider Noir villain very well. I do know I have a Spider Noir #1 though, from back when I bought it before he was awesomely popular. But I mean, that's just me. I like stuff like that. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. They did one thing I hate. Oh no, they did one thing that normally I hate, but they didn't do it in the movie. Like everybody wants to make TV show. Sorry, everybody wants to make a TV show or a movie, and they always kill off somebody. Like they do it too quick. Yeah, someone might have got killed off looking, but they didn't physically show him dead. So that means he can come back in the next one. And
plot twist.
That's how comics are, though. Comics are always like, dude dies, dude comes back. Or almost dies or whatever.
Well, look at Captain America. He got assassinated by Crossbones, and then like 2 weeks later, he's alive. Yeah, he's like, I had to
flesh wound through the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
So we love that. But these movies and shows would be like, oh yeah, let's blow his head off right off the bat. Why? Coolest character ever. I want to say any movie recently that just came out named something with a he and a man in it. And someone dies in that one, and I was furious when I saw that. I was like, "That's my favorite dude," and I'm like, "And there's no way you can brush that one off, Throwing a hand grenade down your mouth and pushing up a bridge and watch it explode." Just like, "Oh, you know what? He's coming back."
Yeah, exactly. He's going to survive this.
Why? Why did you kill him?
Yeah,
like just beat the Everland crap out, knock him off a mountain, and we don't know. He's probably dead, but we don't know.
He just had a couple broken bones, nothing major. I mean. And you kind of nailed it a little bit right there. I mean, you look at what Spider-Man 3, perfect example, Venom. The one time when they finally, and this is back with the Tobey Maguire. No, wait. Yeah, it was Tobey Maguire.
In the black suit?
With the black suit. And then, he's sitting there, ding, 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 they kill off Venom in his first appearance. And this is one of the major villains. You know, every single, and you know, movies, you don't have to kill them.
Yeah,
I mean,
what the hell?
pull a Batman.
Yeah.
Let them go to a damn asylum for a little bit. Let them live for a couple more movies,
Right.
and maybe you could do a Sinister Six
Right.
tie-in. You know, that's one of the things.
Senator
The Senator Six. I'm talking.
Oh
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're already shit all over the country. I mean, but you know, no, the Sinister Six. I mean, you look at what you know. I read Absolute Evil, which showed, of course, Oliver Green getting killed.
Yeah.
And you know, they're doing it right. You know, DC is doing it right as far as that goes because they killed off one guy. They got another character already planned in to go in there. So you know, if you haven't read Green Arrow, I definitely recommend it. It's up there with Batman as far as in the absolute universe, in my opinion.
Yeah,
so
okay. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. It's
on
my list.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can see it on the app that I have because I paid for it.
Nice,
So
hand it over.
So another thing that we talked about. So Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, it just came out. What's it doing?
I got load screens on my.
Oh man, look at you!
Yeah.
You're paused,
Oh,
and I'm moving. All right. Well,
interesting.
let me do this.
I get the little
And then
spinny
put you
wheels
back
going
in.
there.
Um,
It's cool. It did on its own. Like, you didn't touch anything. I mean, watching the whole time. I think we might have to do a little other program besides the one. Something went wrong.
yeah. No. Let me pause this. We love our equipment. What can we say? Sorry about that. So we were talking about Doomsday. So recently, I just saw a trailer this morning where it has basically Robert Downey Jr. as Doomsday walking into the Council of Cons. I don't know if you've seen this yet.
I did actually. I did.
Yeah, and it showed, and he basically vaporizes everyone.
Yeah.
Kind of pushing into what we were just talking about. Like, why are you getting rid of everybody already?
Yeah.
It's
I,
like,
I know that one though. That's because they fired that guy, and I think they were trying to get rid of the character so they can continue on the business. You know, like
oh, that makes sense then.
Remember, he got in trouble for like beating his girlfriend or some crap like that. Because Khan was one they were going to make next.
Yeah,
and they canceled it out after that happened instead of going with a new guy, which they should just did a new guy.
yeah, they should have just redid it. I mean,
Universe, you know?
look at what they did with War Machine. They had a dude that wanted more money.
Yeah.
They were like, okay, you want more money? Well, you can get out the door.
Sure,
and then they brought in I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he played as Captain Planet one time. Human Trees.
Nice. He's gonna do that. I like him. I actually
Yeah.
like that guy. Yeah.
I think it's like Dan Chappelle, not Chappelle, but Channel
Dave
or something.
Chappelle?
Yeah.
I'm rich, bitch. I got an Iron Man suit.
Man, I'm looking for it right now. I have a clip somewhere in there,
That's
but
all good. I do it all the time.
yeah, no, I mean, so Doomsday, we were talking about possible theories that we were discussing earlier today, or actually last night. We talked a little bit about the episode, and one of the things that we were discussing was, where is this timeline going into?
Yeah. Well, they got to wrap the shows into it. So I think there's a little bit of, I read something about Loki. Remember Loki being trapped in the last time in the show where he's like controlling the time stream.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be some of that in there.
Like a little dabble into the multiverse.
I think that's where he comes through. It's like he gets the Loki somehow, and then from Loki he bounces into the other universes, and he's looking for, of course, the child Franklin's, you know, because he wants that power. Franklin's like the ultimate power source, and you know, he just wants to rule the world. That's the whole point of him.
Yeah,
it's like, I want to rule the world, and I'm going to rule it, and you're just going to follow what I say, or else you're dead. Yeah.
And you brought up an interesting point earlier today when we were discussing it before we got on the show about when he went up into, like in the very first Avengers, where he went up into space and the portal kind of was closing down, and you know, maybe he got trapped, someone else dropped through. I don't know.
Yeah, no. There's no telling. I mean,
yeah,
really, truly, I just know they're loading that thing up with as many Hollywood stars they can.
Well, they're trying to get the MCU back. And one of my buddies, he was like, do you think it's going to be really good? And I said, it better be. I said, at this point, I mean, it's on life support.
Yeah. There was that $1 billion Avengers paycheck they got when Avengers first came out.
Yeah.
That's what they're shooting for again. We had $1 billion. Because they're dishing the money out in this one.
Yeah.
They are, so.
They definitely are. They're bringing back all the phase 1 people.
Yeah. to phase them out.
Phase them out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, no, that's where we're at with that. And so we will be going next up to, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. I think it's this one right
Drum roll.
here. Drum roll. Goose, it's your time to
Are
shine.
you the key master?
Not that I know of.
Nerd Arcadia presents the Key Master. Clip out that cap cut it. We're learning, folks.
Hey, even better is my phone isn't charging the entire time.
All right. And hey, guess what? You are frozen yet again.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. You're back.
Oh,
You're back.
I'm here.
You jiggled it.
I'm fighting for
Now it's the roles have reversed.
Yes.
The roles has reversed.
Yeah.
I'm fine. You're jittery.
I'm jumping. I can't believe that we always have nonstop issues. It's just a show of issues. I feel like. Anyways,
All the issues.
you know what? You got the pictures of the good stuff, right?
Yeah, I do.
I know it. I don't need any staking help. I'm the key master.
You're the Key Master.
That's right.
Yeah.
On the power of janitorial cheese. That's right.
Cut powder toast man. All right, which key you want to look at first? You want me to just go in a list, just bring them up, and then actually, you know what? The very first one you brought up today. Let's go with that.
You want to go with that one? Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Oh, the one I just told you we popped in here that I kind of was looking into, and I was like, oh, it's got my attention a little bit.
Well, no, not that one.
Okay.
I was thinking about the one that shares a universe with two other universes.
Oh, dude, my favorite.
Yeah, so let me get that pulled up real quick, and wapow. Boom.
Oh yeah. So this week coming up here, actually, it's Wednesdays. Usually delivery time frames on comics. It looks like I didn't know that until recently, actually. But Mask #1, childhood favorite of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Loved the show as a kid. Actually, I had the toys of these guys too. And as I got older, I was like, you know what? I was gonna throw them away, but I changed my mind. I was like, let's see if they work. So I went online and ended up selling them for like $40, and I was about to trash them. And I was like, okay, well, better than trash. So I sold them off. But this comic book here is Mask. I don't know if you don't know what Mask is. It's basically these guys that put these helmets on that give them like almost like their superpowers, and they always have vehicles that are awesome. That like one guy had an 18-wheeler and it transformed into all these weapons and weaponized for a normal 18-wheeler. But excuse me, this is cool because they're going to be intertwining this into the other worlds. With G.I. Joe, was it Transformers in it too as well? And there's another one that's included as well.
Yeah, we were trying to really figure that one out. We were like, what is it? What is it? We need to start taking notes too.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, notes are for people that want to work hard. But regardless, this is cool as it intertwines into those other worlds already, like G.I. Joe. I mean, Transformers. These guys. That's that whole area, and then you did. I mean, I'm not gonna pass up on this.
No.
So this is definitely for me. This is the key of the week, even though other people would be like, nah, this is much more what we're looking for. But Mask is where I'm hunting.
I like it.
Yep.
And let me just maximize this real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
This next one up, probably one that I'm really looking at. We'll go ahead and throw out some Absolute Catwoman.
Oh yeah, Absolute Catwoman. Now here's one of those ones that's funny, is that it's a key. It has all these new characters coming into it. Copycat's one of the characters. There are some other ones, unfortunately, like I said, with our issues of the computer world. We can't tell you everything about it, but this has definitely got a couple new characters in it. All kind of, the key list was going. I mean, there was probably like 8 or 9 items on it. So I would say, do not miss out. I mean, if you're not a Catwoman, if you're like one more Batman, Superman, you're making a mistake not getting this Absolute Catwoman, because it's going to really lead into a lot of other ones that you're going to want to be invest in or even collect if you're a collector like moi. But this one here is one of those ones where I feel like there's like 8 million variances. I'm not joking, dude. I was looking at the variances options. There must have been like 30. I was like,
yeah,
this is insane. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Come on, people, man. Like, I don't mind it, but good God.
And a lot of people have talked about that. They said that, nowadays, but me and you discussed it yesterday, where comic books back in the day, like, you had one.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the only cover you got. Now it just seems like there's like 20 different variants. I mean, there are 6 different variants of the Green Arrow. That's why I ended up with 4. Shit, I had every single one of Fireball. So Even the ones that, you know, the freaking comic book store didn't have, I had it. So I could have probably sold it to them too.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, I'm leaning as I'm getting older. I learned something new. I didn't even know this because I don't pay attention, but the 1 in 25s, the 1 in 50s, the 1 in 100s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know what that means because I just learned yesterday. I was always like, oh, cool. So like this 1 in 25, like the comic book store or the person that's buying these issues has to buy at least 25 issues to get that one. That is a 25 to 1. I've seen them as high as 1,000 to 1. When you're buying a 1,000 to 1 issue, you're going to pay over $1,000 for that issue. So the good thing is that now I don't have to look through all these million variances. I can just go for if you're wanting value, a comic to buy for the future to possibly get, maybe sell, maybe get a little extra money. Those 25 and up for me are like, that's what I look for.
That's the gold now.
That's the gold now.
Yeah. And there's one that in particular, like we were sitting there talking about, it was an auction that I won where I got a 1 in 100 Rogue. And, you know, right now she's starting to gain traction with her own stuff, but it was a virgin variant. And one of the things I found that, like, for instance, there's another one that we both have that I was kind of shocked to find out. But anyway, it was a 1 in 100. And, you know, I bought it for $17 and it was a $125 comic book. So, you know, and then there's the dilemma, like you kind of said, you know, you sit there like, okay, I really like this comic book, but I would like to have more money so I can actually get other comic books. So, yeah,
I agree. I mean, I mean, to me, now if I run into 1 in 100 and it's like under $100, maybe I'd want it under $50. Oh, and if it's in like under $20 or 20 down, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care if it's Care Bear number 1.
No, and that and Care Bear's number 1 or My Little Pony.
Sunshine Bear number 1.
Oh, that's Grumpy Bear. Lucky Bear. Yeah, you can tell how old we are because we remember the names. Gummy Bear. But no, Selena Kyle, of course, you know, everyone knows who she is. She's kind of like a sex symbol in comic books right now. I mean, there's one auctioneer that has like does the riskier stuff, and you know, it's her, and she's just holding like the little placard over her unmentionables. But
I can't have that in my house.
No, I can't. No.
I don't even know if I could have one just for the way I'd feel holding it. Like,
Luke keeps borrowing this comic book.
You've read it 15 times this week.
It's starting to look like a plaque now.
The pages are getting thin from all the swiping.
But no, this is one of the 3 that I would that I'm definitely going to really get. And another one that I want to get is I'm gonna actually do your next one, Marvel. It's gonna be your boy right here,
Bishop. Yeah, Bishop is one of my favorite characters, actually. I like that way he collects that energy. You can throw it right back at you, you know. But Bishop is coming in. That character is new. I think it's Flamequake. Is that character's name?
The one in the background?
Yeah, that's a new character. So I think there's like 1 or 2 new characters in this issue, which is going to be pretty cool. Obviously, I like the new characters to see how they come out. They're not always great. Some of them are bust. But some of them you'll read, you're like, damn, that's actually pretty cool. So this is a new issue, of course, coming out. Number 1, Bishop. There's also a couple variances there. And I can't really get his name. I always forget it. I'll say Mr. Young because his last name is Young. He draws that cartoony style, and this one's coming in that cartoony style. So my goal one would be to get a virgin copy of the cartoony style one where he's shooting out these layers of rings.
And you showed me that. And I wish I would have. Next time we'll get a picture. We'll put it on here.
Yeah. I didn't really. I looked at more just hunting the keys where I want first, and I realized, you know what? Let me see the variants because again, I'm not a huge variant guy with 1,000.
Where I am.
This only had 4 variances or 5, so I was like, okay, that's more reasonable. As soon as I did it, I was like, that's cool.
It's not a 30 like Catwoman?
No, the Catwoman, I was swiping pages going up like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah.
I bet you were.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more of a nerdgasm.
Oh.
Once I got to the mentionables.
It's an ultrasonic nerdgasm.
Playing great.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Now it's playing great.
Maybe I had to plug it in. That's all.
Yeah.
I brought the power. I got the power.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm moving with no problems now. Oh, man.
Yeah, sorry.
So we're gonna
I'm a get it.
it's all good. So
I'm a get
we're
it.
so yep, there I am.
Green screening it again. Or
Yes,
don't-
sir.
Don't you kick me out.
I'm not gonna kick you out. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the next one. Here it is. What pow?
We're not filming yet. It's froze. It's on pause.
No, it's filming.
It says pause on mine.
You're filming.
Mother effer.
There you-
It says pause 34.53. That's popping in. It still says pause.
Okay, hold on. Let me just do
program
this.
is worth its gold to hack these guys and fix your shit. Welcome back again.
You're
Is that
here.
joking?
You're here.
All right.
So now we're looking at Avengers Armageddon.
I hope you edit.
What? You don't like my great green screen I got going on?
No, that's
here?
actually the best. Has been the whole show. I would watch this show just because of the green screen. Yeah, it's the most action I've gotten all of it. So,
Oh wow.
anyways, Avengers Armageddon.
Yes,
That's where we're going to, right?
we're going right there.
All right, well,
It's already up.
Uh,
We're recording.
That's
There
what I told
to
her
get-
too. That's what he said. So Avengers Armageddon, obviously, it's the Marvel main. You're not going to pass up on this. It's a new series starting. I believe this was supposed to play it off of
Okay.
what was it? Weapons of Armageddon,
Mhm.
Wolverine. And I just got that. I started reading. I only read issue 1. So that's my newest read for the week kind of thing. And what I've read of issue 1, I'm enjoying. So I want to see where it plays into this new Armageddon, though. Obviously, it's got a unfortunate, since we had to stop and start so many times. My key brain is almost shutting down.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this is the last key, thank
Okay,
God.
well, this
Oh,
key-
actually, it's second to the last.
This is a key comic, obviously, because it's the beginning of Avengers Armageddon. But there's some other items in there that now I've completely lost track of. But it is definitely worth getting. It's Marvel. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Well, I mean, we could also one of the things that we could talk about is the fact that as far as this is going, I read into some of the preview,
Okay.
and it kind of has like this whole like simulation thing, which it's like he's testing out which way that he would actually gain his overall victory
Gotcha.
from it, and that's kind of fascinating to me because each time it did like 4 different ones before he finally was like, okay, well, I'm here, and he goes and visits Captain America in a jail. But each time before that, it showed him losing either to Reed Richards or to
Gotcha.
Wolverine or to Spider-Man.
Right.
And he was always bringing his little army with him and everything like that. But yeah, no, this one, I know I said earlier that the Catwoman one was the one that I was really into. This is the one
I got
that
you.
I'm actually looking forward to. The
I think
most.
this is gonna have the most hype because, of course, I guess it's Marvel. I feel like probably the most valuable or interesting one is probably gonna be Catwoman. It's
Mhm.
hard to say that because it's Catwoman, But for me personally, I'm an ultra mega dork when it comes to like masks. So masks is for me.
Mhm.
If I missed any comic, that's the one to be like, son of a, what? I go online now and find this because I gotta have it. I really want that mask at number 1.
I definitely understand that, and I mean the mask. It was on my radar.
Yeah.
It still is. I'll probably end up getting it, but I got to make sure my money's right first.
Yeah. I saw it very. I think it was like 15 or 20 to 1 or 25 to 1.
I like the artwork of it.
It's so cool, dude. It's like the
And-
general, he's got his arms locked in like cuffs, and but it looks like the view of the comic
Mhm.
is like through like that greenish looking screen, like you're looking through binoculars.
Yeah,
So like
it had a lot of
so cool.
like early 90s vibes to it, like Miami Vice and stuff like
Yeah,
that with the
yeah,
mask
yeah,
and all that. I was digging into it.
Yeah.
Last one is one that's in the ultimate absolute Batman universe.
Okay.
I guess we're starting to see the friends now.
Oh,
So I'm getting you back.
yes.
I'm
thank
getting you
man.
back.
Yes.
This is Two-Face, of course. I love this cover. It's a sick cover. I think this is when we actually see both Two-Face
Yes.
and Penguin.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the characters staying close to home. But actually, if you read the Bane, you can kind of see the creation of these guys. Some of these guys, at least. I don't know if Two-Face was in that. I think he was. I think he was one of
Mhm.
the guys that got. Regardless,
No, he was one of them. He was.
thought he was.
It was Harvey Dent because he like lit the ground on fire with like
Yes.
a Molotov and stuck his face in it.
That's right. That's right. So like Bane is like the creator of all the villains. It feels like
Yeah.
in the absolute world, but it's really cool to see those guys make formed and now coming to this comic book in this world. Like this is
And they're all his friends.
To be-
That's what's kind of twisted about
Yeah.
it is like you look at Killer Croc, it was Waylon, the boxer, his best bud.
Yeah.
You know, Oswald, of course, who got beaten to a pulp.
Yeah. Beat him so hard that it shortened him like
2 feet.
2 foot.
And I was like, Jesus,
Yeah.
how many times do you have to break someone's spine?
Brutal, man. So these guys are all freaking cool. And I didn't known that this comic series was going to be this cool.
I would have got a long time ago.
I would have.
It's hindsight.
Got the whole thing. You got it. Put you in the end.
It's hindsight.
Now it's like you want one $20 an issue,
Yeah.
or up. It's like 20 to start. So number 7, that's $20. 8, 29, 20. So it's a little expensive after you go through all those.
Well, there's people on eBay right now that are selling it later runs, like you know, a mixture of
Third
like
issue,
third and
seconds.
fourth and fifth. Yeah.
When the first ones came out, I think all the way to like 17. I was looking at one time that those were going for like $500. 1 through 17,
Mhm.
was at least $500. It's like,
And people are going to buy it because that first print, if anything, that's another thing that we learned. First prints, other than the one dork that we have, which I should probably show that when I go into my section.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how expensive it can be.
I mean,
Sometimes.
even the seconds and third can be valuable, especially when you're seeing runs going to like 11 and 12 runs.
Mhm.
Those second and thirds are now almost as hard as finding the one, if not hard as finding the one. So you'll see some comics I auctioned in when I was doing my thing, and I ended up getting like second runs of like Bane or something like that. I was like, I don't care, I'll take it. I didn't have it. It's one I love. The Bane section of the entire Absolute was my favorite of all of them so far, and I'll take a second print all day long. To me, it's like finding a first now.
Yes, it is.
So,
yeah. And like I said, that I do have that one graphic novel I brought. It's actually Carnage Reign, and it looked really cool. It's Carnage fighting Miles Morales.
Okay.
So I haven't gotten into it yet, but we'll talk about that later. But until then, let's go ahead and as I green screen yet again. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm flashing. I'm strobing. If you have epilepsy, do not look at me. All right. Well, we're going into the collectors now. All right, so as I strobe over on my side, we're just going to ignore that.
Great intro. First time I've seen that, by the way.
Oh, for real?
The kiss and blowing it towards the Bane comic. Bruh.
Well, you know what? I might as well go and start with that because that Bane cover is one of the ones that I am personally trying to find right now at a decent price. Pretty much like what we were talking about. It is the first actual appearance of Bane.
Yes.
This is when it goes into the Abomination storyline. And, when Goose was telling me about this, I didn't realize that Batman was getting his ass whooped quite like that. This dude was breaking his legs and arms at the tendons by just touching him.
And then saying, do it again.
Yeah. Go ahead. You have one more leg. You go ahead and try to kick me again.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was Bane saying that.
Yeah.
Try again later.
Here, go heal. And I mean, this was like stuff that was going on for, it felt like years.
It was a long time.
So it was like, damn, dude, he was just whooping his ass all the time.
The level was nowhere near. It was like, this is how it felt like if I was Batman and I was fighting Bane.
Well, what was crazy about this is, I love, like I said, I love the cover. And a lot of people really like the number 10 cover where it has Batman holding the axe and you have, Bane sitting there and he's getting his venom pump in.
Yeah.
This is him without the venom pump.
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah, no, I really do like this cover. I think Bane is a badass to begin with. Batman already, we love him. But I'll first print number 9 I am currently looking at right now.
Nice.
Another one that I've actually kind of enjoyed, not many people, it's a under the radar one. Feral is, you've heard me talk about it before. I love this cover because What is it?
I know.
Oh,
I'm making fun of you.
oh,
Yeah.
well, it's
Yeah.
because it's cats. But anyway,
yeah.
I'm a cat dad. But this variation of it, it's one of those things that I really do enjoy. It's G.I. Joe inspired. It actually, this is a cover of a G.I. Joe comic book where it actually has, I believe it's Snake Eyes climbing up the side of the wall while bullets are going by.
Okay.
This time it's a cat. So Farrell, if you haven't read it, trust me, it's a pretty decent comic. A lot of people, it's getting rave reviews. Donald Trump loves it.
It's gonna be huge.
It's a huge.
Everybody wants it.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly do. And you know, one of the things I can say about it, don't get attached to the characters in this one.
I won't be reading that one. So don't have to worry about me.
Dick.
All
right.
Their own.
One he will be reading is Cobra.
Yeah, I will.
So this is going to be the Silent Missions story arc. And the cool thing about this is a variant cover. This is going to be the collector's one. This, of course, is Baroness, who Smoke Show. Yeah. Smoke Show. I mean, he was talking about Destro earlier today. We can't really talk about what he said, but we'll just say that we're envious of Destro.
Yes, but you know, it was just talking about who's the coolest character.
Yeah.
And always one of my favorite was always Destro.
Yeah.
Chrome Dome, filthy rich, got a side piece. The old Baroness.
The old Baroness. All hotness right there.
Yeah, you're like Zartan, and I was like, what? So you transform into people? Woo! Sign me up. I want to live in a swamp with the
I want to become a gator.
Yeah.
No, but the cool thing about this is it's going to be a 5-part series, and it's going to spell out Cobra. And each one of them will have like Firefly or I'm trying to think of some of the other ones.
What, Zartan.
Zartan is another one that's in there.
Zaymont,
Firefly.
Don't get me going here.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's chubbing already.
I am.
I mean, as soon as I told him about
It's
the
an
nerd,
ultrasonic nerdgasm.
he was all about it. Then he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, it's something I just picked up on." But yeah, this will be one that I'll be trying to get that run as well.
Yeah, sure. Storm Shadow in there. Does some Storm Shadow. Everybody loves a good Storm Shadow.
Everyone loves Storm Shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually saw a comic of Storm Shadows, like one of those 1 in like 50.
Yeah,
like,
where it shows him sitting there with his
like,
side.
he's
yeah,
like, he's like holding something or whatever the hell it was.
the sword.
Like, let me see how much. Yep, can't afford that.
Yeah, that's $300. Another one coming up, and another Batman one is, I love this one, Clayface. This is going to be number 25 of Batman, where, you know, it already saw Clayface in a previous one when Batman was stuck at the experimental research facility that Poison Ivy was at, and also Bane, because it was just basically a big clay biome. Well, in this it looks like he's actually fighting them. Clayface, I think, is the one in the backside, but I think it's really cool because you have all the
Batman taking it on the backside. You better watch out. No, you're right, though. I think it is. I see the hands coming up there.
Yeah.
You know, I saw this card and I was like, what the hell am I looking at? I honestly didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you cleared that up for me. I mean,
Clayface taking Batman on the
I was
backside.
like, why is Batman fighting his own clay figure or mud figure? Like, is this a dream? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
It makes way more sense.
Yeah, no, I guess Clayface is actually impersonating him, which, of course, Clayface, in my opinion, is one of the more dangerous villains in the Batman's universe, simply because you can't tell who he is until later on, and he's a killer. So, but yeah, no, I'm really into this one. And there's one other one that I like simply because, well, it's a variant of a more popular comic book, and we don't quite understand how it got so popular real quick, but we're talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
And the variant on which he actually redid it as, it's not because of the cat thing. It's because of
Yeah, ruined it for me already.
Well, no, I mean, it's the stance. They're actually doing it a lot with a lot of the other like comic books and stuff. I've seen Catwoman do it.
Did it.
Yeah, Fireborn did it. But the stance, it's all good.
both his hands are at his crotch.
Yeah, exactly. He
Nothing
looks like he's
underwear.
about to punch his cat.
Yeah, punch something.
Yeah, exactly.
But
you
yeah,
put a hairball on the floor again.
yeah, I saw this one. I don't know enough about Dungeon.
I read it.
Girl. Did you? Is it good?
It's decent.
Because people are all on top of that thing, like.
Oh, it's because it's manga.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
It is comic book, but it is very manga inspired. And
Gotcha.
basically the premise is that him and like a few 100,000, basically the world ended.
Okay.
And they basically he just so happened to be in an area where he was outside, let his cat out, and then basically you would say a nuclear bomb destroyed the world.
Like thing. Okay.
Yeah. And so now these aliens or other beings that are there, and they open up a dungeon, and basically the only weapon you have is whatever you have with you to actually survive this. He literally didn't have his pants. He had his boxers on and his cat and a shirt. That's it. And they even ridiculed him in the comic book. They were like, we don't even understand why you haven't even brought a weapon. You're definitely going to die.
Right.
So definitely something that's a little interesting. I might read into it a little bit more, but we'll see.
Something you need to get an acid trip to read that. That's where it started. But it did sound interesting. I'm not gonna say I would not.
No, I got the free one. That's surprising in itself is that's worth a free comic book on Free Comic Book Day is now worth $20.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know you had that one, but definitely keep up with it because I saw the value going up really high. Because I guess you can't find anymore, and it's technically the first.
Oh, dude, I went to go get like one or two more, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna bring you one. Here you go.
So you found the value, and you're like, what? It costs how much? Yeah,
I actually got it on my third because I went on Comic Book Day before I went. Dude, this was when I think it's more than what I said the total was of what I spent in that week period. Yeah. But I was balling on.
Came out with 50 comics.
Yeah, God. But I went to Nerdheim.
Yeah.
And they had like a few more copies of that, and he's like, "Yeah, no one." So like a lot of people are actually picking this one up. They're really into this one, and I think it has to do with the fact that it has a lot of manga influence into it. So.
Okay. Well, I didn't get that. I took my son down there. He grabbed a bunch, and they were like, "You can only get so many." He got a couple extra ones. He wanted to get more. They probably could have because technically they've been sitting there forever. But of course, my daughter, she's starting to like a little bit of comic actually like My Little Pony. So that one goes to 100. I have a My Little Pony waiting for some action,
So, yeah, there you go.
But Jeff, I did get the Jeff one.
I do have a Jeff one too.
Yeah, I figured she'd like that. She loved
it. I was going to say it's kind of cool. I didn't read that one yet, but one that I actually read that a lot of people love, Something Is Killing the Children. I've been trying to read it. I'm just not grabbing it right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I did read Odin.
You did? It was good.
Odin, I think it's psychedelic. It's definitely not something you want your kids to read.
Right. That's what Red Roots was like that. Red Roots was good, but it was like, what the hell did I just read?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I need issue 2 to translate. It's like watching The Matrix for the first time. And you're like, you leave the theater, you're like, what the fuck are you watching?
So I'll just basically give you a small little bridged version of what's happening.
You're good at that stuff.
So what ended up happening is so there's this undercover reporter that's going in, and she's basically getting into this, like you would say, a cult. And she's trying to make friends with them to where she can actually make this big, mind-blowing story and everything. An expose, I guess is a good way to put it. So they invite her to go on this trip out into the wilderness of Norway.
Okay.
Odin. And so as they're driving, they make a quick stop to the guy that is actually bankrolling this whole deal, because the head guy of this small group is almost famous. Like I guess they're a band or something like that. I'm not 100% on that yet, even though I read it. But so they pick up this dude, and they go into this wilderness. They go to this place to meet up to get this big Viking motherfucker that is like, "Are you sure y'all are ready for this?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." So they go into the wilderness with no food, no water, basically the clothes on their back, and surprise, surprise, things are start not doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
So they do a blood ritual.
Okay.
And in the most painful way I could think of, one person sticks out his tongue. They cut the tongue like that.
So the hand, like
And then they put it in the cup and then they drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Weird shit starts happening.
Yeah.
Like literally they start hallucinating some stag
Right.
that comes running out, and basically it's telling them like, follow me.
Yeah.
I'm here to show you the salvation and stuff like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
And it was like, I can sacrifice myself to feed you and blah, blah, blah. Well, they killed the stag. Ends up being one of the people.
I figured. I felt that coming.
And they're eating him.
Damn, dude, it's dark.
And it gets better. They've been out there for months. They don't even know how long they've been out there. Like
Right.
their hair's longer, their fingernails are longer now, and everything like that. They've been hallucinating, tripping balls.
Like a champ.
Dude,
Yeah.
like Tony, they had Tony Montana stuff that whole desk full of Colombian Bam Bam up their nose.
Yeah.
But it's pretty dark.
It is.
And I mean, it's one of those where I read it afterwards and I was like, do I want to get the second one?
Do I want to sleep?
Yeah.
No, nothing like some good old tongue juice.
Yeah, no, right?
Bed,
Yeah, no, dude. I'll let you borrow it if you
Yeah.
want to read
No,
it.
I'm gonna probably get one. I wasn't sure about the book.
It's
And
not bad.
I don't just buy stuff just to buy it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look like I do because the amount of books I have, but there is some thought behind everything I've purchased.
No, I just thought that with the games.
Yeah, no, the games. I just buy it. They're like, gee, I what? I'm sold. So,
Cheat.
Yeah, right. G. You say G, and I'm buying it.
All right, so we're getting a little long in it. Goose has
Yeah.
some stuff to really do. We're
Yeah.
going to pause it for a second so
Yeah.
that way you can get set up.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. All right,
Now.
all right. So like I said, auctioning. I wanted to see what I got. This is the first time I was going. I was like, I'm going to try this. So I did open the box. I've yet to look through any of these guys. Looking good?
And that looks good, dude. And I will say that is probably one of the most important parts of cinema
Yeah.
of all time. One of the most famous scenes.
Yeah, you go. Do these things 12, 10, 12, 13, maybe at the absolute most $15. I'm never going to meet Chad, most likely in my life. So to get a nice virgin copy of Star Wars, which I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, by the way, as you might see in the upper corner right there, that's a popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
That's how ridiculous. So an autograph. I was like, dude, I can't lose out. And apparently, this day I was doing really well because I went ahead and I bought stuff. I have no clue. This is exciting as it is.
It's like Christmas.
I'm like, I got that. I don't even know what that is anymore. Oh, but it looks, yeah. Little action
that's
there,
cool.
Little virgin variant, like hitting that guy.
Who you got right there?
You know what? To be honest, I don't even remember that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's when you know you have a habit. You're like, yeah, what did I buy? This is probably like.
Someone says addiction.
What's really cool is that these are actually comic art books all through here, making this picture.
And that I have a Doom that's actually coming to
Like
me.
that,
That's
right?
like just like that.
Yeah. That looks like Iron. It looks like almost like Iron Fist a little bit. The way it looks.
It does. I was
With the
thinking,
necklace thing too, you know?
yeah, I have to look at that. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I don't know. This could have been one they tossed into. You know what? I did win some of the
Is that the
rolls.
giveaway?
This is probably the giveaway.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. That's what it is.
You got an angry guy yelling at you.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'll open it up and figure out who the guy yelling at me is. But this it looks like an Iron Fist for sure. All right, here we go. Another one. Oh, look how cool that is. That is a thick ass book too. Venom 35. Look how thick.
Hell yeah.
Jesus, it's a novel.
The thickness.
The thickness. Yeah, that, again, I don't always buy for like just anything.
Is that Gwen Stacy?
That's Gwen Venom.
Venomized Gwen.
Yeah, man, that artwork is sick. I get drawn in with the artwork as well, so it didn't have to be autographed or something crazy famous.
But we do like our autographs.
I did win a few that were like freebies. That was like
That's cool.
That was Luke Skywalker there, or sometimes also
that's almost like a movie poster.
Yeah, this is a big thick ass book too. But this is like one of those ones where it's like this one maybe go for like $5. And think again, Star Wars guy. If I in worst case scenario, I whip it out and read it. Look at me with that disappointed dad look.
No, I'm not disappointed.
What's this one? Fantastic Four. This is just a version right here.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the back side, I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah,
Dream Killers. Yeah. I've heard of that actually. I know who you bought this from.
Yeah.
Because that's his brand.
Yep. Yeah, he does. Usually he'll autograph the ass.
Yeah.
Autograph for me. So Fantastic Four action. Dream Killers in the back. Yeah. Let's just get it back here.
Yeah, that's his brand.
I'll figure it out later on. Oh, dude. So I am a huge fan of those combining ones. I saw I bought these and I was like, cool, these look awesome. It's a combined kind of one. Of course, I didn't get all of them because they only sold so many at an auction.
Yeah.
But I did get these. The guy later on, I was watching another auction later, was paying $31 a piece for these. I swear to you.
He was making sure he got them all.
I was getting these for like $12, $11. So he made a mistake, but this is one of the cool ones. Here's a connection. Danger Room.
I was going to say that is Jean Grey and trying to figure out who the other guy is. That Bishop? Like a different variant of Bishop?
I don't know.
Of course, the next one is
one there.
Cable and Apocalypse.
Ooh. Yeah, you can see
that's pretty cool.
You can see part of Magneto's going on right there. Yeah, so there's more too. There's like 6 big copies of it. So, anyways, that was
The hunt is on.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister. Yeah, the hunt is on. I'll look for him somewhere else and make the combo, put it behind you as a picture in the future. But again, this is my first go. I never did it before. I don't know if I did good or if I just paid way too much.
You got another Dream Killers.
Yeah, I did. That one there.
That's Thor.
I love the way the cover looked.
That is pretty cool.
I wasn't going for like any kind of money wise on this thing. I just like the way that Thor comes in and zooms in his eyeball. He's like crazy looking. Great one. And then the last one I got again was one of those ones. I only had one autograph on that guy, which you saw. Was this one here? Was
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Supreme Sorceress.
Yeah. Is it Sorceress Supreme? Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was what's her name? The Goblin, whatever her name is, the one that's like the witch kind of version.
Enchantress?
No, I always forget her name. Again, artwork got me on that, dude. The artwork is sick.
Yeah,
Emergent variant. So I was like, I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, that'll be one that you might have in your son's room again.
Yeah, right. But I will tell you this: after purchasing these books on my first run, again, I don't even remember what I got here. I bought this a while ago. That I have made advances in my technique, and I have bought some ones coming that you guys are gonna be like, holy cow! So wait till the ones come on. I have tons of autographs. I bought one for like $13. It ended up being a 9.8, autograph 9.8. I was like, it's $150 comic book that I got for $13. So I was like, it's just time, lucky is all. So that stuff has to do with, but. We're gonna start doing this as time goes on. I'm not gonna open my boxes. I got probably about a dozen boxes coming, and
I know how that feels.
We're gonna open them live in person to get kind of the same emotion.
Yeah, I'll save whatever it is I got coming. I actually got a Beavis and Butthead comic now.
Right.
Yeah. So hey Beavis.
Right. So I think actually they give you the receipt. I can see a lot of these books was $8, $9. The most expensive one on here, it was just the one I did pay $23 for, and that was the autograph. I know that. I remember that crap. So my first one was 10 and 11, and then I started realizing like I'm paying too much.
You should well, you don't have that Lobo. I got you. The one. No. He has I found an autographed by Jorge Corona.
Yeah.
And so whenever usually on New Comic Book Day, I'll go by one of my spots and go check out what they have. They're a really cool dealer. They don't just sell out everything they have. They don't put everything up on the online and everything like most other places do. They actually keep their good stuff there for the actual people that come in to collect. And this was one of them that I found.
Yeah.
Goose is like, if you see one of those,
Yeah.
remember to get it for me.
Yeah. I try to find those comics. I like autographs, obviously, because I don't always see those people. And I don't know, this adds a little extra to it, you know. This one was from you actually the signs on it was Neighborhood Comics.
Yeah.
And couldn't find out this guy actually lives near us. So yeah, it's a little.
Well, he's from here, yeah.
Yeah.
Jorge Corona graduated from SCAD.
Yeah, we live here now, but yeah, the SCAD grad goes at this guy's comic book store, I guess, quite a bit because I see a lot of autographs in the stores. Got a little autograph right there at the bottom. Jorge, what's his last name?
Corona.
Yeah, Corona.
As in the beer.
Yeah. At first I was like George Corona.
I was like, you're close.
Yep. Anyways, that's cool. That's cool to get an autographed one from him. So, yeah.
Well, good hunting, bro.
Thanks, Steve.
All right. Well, so I don't have to really just because I'm just green screening right now anyway. I just figured I'd just leave it on your lovely mug.
Oh.
And in the future, we're going to be doing some other things. We're going to be doing some picking. Once I actually get some meta glasses and stuff like that, I will be able to go out and like flea markets and stuff like that. I find a lot of interest in digging. We'll also be doing some game previews pretty soon. You got a lot of board games over there that we could probably dig through.
Yeah. I got some coming too. I got some ones that are really rare. Like I got that G.I. Joe board game coming that was coming from a guy who developed it in Spain. And I got that coming very, very soon.
Espanol.
Yeah, man. So
España.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a Marvel game that we may actually get into together. Hopefully, we'll figure out how to record that. And, of course, we'll be talking about other comic books and other things that we're going to do in the future. Like maybe we'll start doing keys for 2 weeks and we do a show every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I actually started working on that and then I kind of stopped. I'm like, well, maybe I don't. Yeah.
I think it'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty easy.
And then I could do the variants thing for every 2 weeks. Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for chilling with us for the last hour. Hopefully next time
we have no issues.
We have no issues, but we're going to have issues. We always have issues.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It is. It's all for fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Later.
Yeah.